How's everyone doing? Good? Awesome. So I was mind blown when I learned that the average person is clicking, tapping, and pressing their keyboards around 10,000 times every day. This is not even including developers. So you would imagine that people that use their keyboards for coding and such of what that imagined thought is, where there is a left hand pinch, a left or a left or a right hand movement. We need to give a program, right, a little bit of a snapshot of our thoughts. Just like when you're training your phone to record either your fingerprint or your face, so you can unlock it later. So Momita didn't do a training, so she was using other people's classifiers, mostly my classifiers, my partner's classifiers, some other people that we tested on. That's why I had the threshold so low at around 50%. But as you start doing the training required, right, for a few minutes, it will start recording that and it will calibrate for your brain so the intent is more accurate as you use it. One of the things that we're working on next is really just better intent, is the idea that we could really have that pure thought of exactly what you want and it only fires exactly when you want it. Could we potentially get rid of training? Could we potentially start kind of, not completely, but kind of reverse engineering the brain so we really know what these motor-based thoughts are all about? I would love to get rid of the training. I would love for it to be a plug-and-play experience. Every technology that emerges to do something like this at some point has a learning curve. There might be that in this. But I want you to think about how did it feel like when you were starting to use computers for the first time, you were learning how to use your keyboard or your mouse. We were not typing super fast back then. The whole idea is that we start getting very good on how to think to control our experiences around us. Instead of using our hands, just cut that part of having to use another interface that you have to operate with your body. Just use your thoughts. Another cool concept is that since we're accessing brain data, why not also, additionally to accessing those motor-based intentions, we start accessing all the type of data. This is, after all, an API to the brain. So what about some type of like awareness? Awareness for us is very interesting because it's not really something that you're intent for, right? Awareness is more like a background process, whether you are relaxed or whether you are falling asleep or where you are very focused. So what would an API to get this type of data would look like? I have a very simple example, okay? And I'm not gonna tell you, I'm just gonna show you the code. And then I'm gonna ask someone what we're trying to do. This almost reads like written English, so let's just go for it. Did we just save a life or what? This is why working this technology is so important for us, and this is why we say that we believe in empowering the mind. Could we let technology give us a hand when we can't? This is one of the things that we're experimenting with, and we're very passionate about making this technology accessible because we know what type of impact we could be creating here. So that is why we started Neurosity. And our vision, our mission is all about empowering the mind and giving people the tools so they can really know more about themselves and maybe let other things get to know them better so we could potentially have a happier, more productive, and healthier life. We are very close to launching our dev kit. So basically allowing a handful of people, maybe a little more, to get their hands on one of these. And we know that we cannot have a successful product without getting the feedback from the community and the people, the creators, the innovators, pretty much you guys. And we're very excited to be starting to understand what are the use cases and what people really want it for. That's why we're just launching a limited run in the next few months, where we're going to be shipping some of these devices out. We're going to be open sourcing the Notion API, and we're going to start really getting ready to, maybe take over the world with JavaScript. So if there's one thing I want to really leave you with, is that it's amazing that with the current skills that we have right now, but with the right tools, we can definitely make a difference. And we might be getting closer to getting to that point where we can leverage our knowledge and our minds for far more than we're doing today. Thank you.